Ever seen an argument fall apart as easily as a straw man? Well, that's exactly what happens in debates when someone uses the straw man fallacy. Let's find out why it's such a big deal. Imagine you're having a debate and instead of tackling your real points, someone twists your words and attacks this twisted version. That's the straw man fallacy. It's like they build a straw man, a weaker version of your argument, and then easily knock it down. This term comes from the old idea of a straw man, something that looks real but is actually fake and easy to knock over, just like the arguments people create when they use this fallacy. Let's look at some examples. In politics, you might hear someone say, "My opponent wants to improve public transport. Clearly, they hate cars." See, they twisted the argument to make it easier to attack. Or in everyday life, if you say, "We should be careful about eating too much sugar," and someone replies, "So you're saying we should never eat anything sweet?" That's a classic straw man. Let's take a look at an example from classic literature, shall we? In Animal Farm by George Orwell, Squealer, a skilled propagandist, often uses the straw man fallacy to manipulate the other animals. One notable instance occurs when he defends the pig's decision to keep all the milk and apples for themselves. Squealer argues, "Comrades," he cried, "you do not imagine, I hope, that we pigs are doing this in a spirit of selfishness and privilege. Many of us actually dislike milk and apples. I dislike them myself. Our sole object in taking these things is to preserve our health. Milk and apples, this has been proved by science, comrades, contain substances absolutely necessary to the well-being of a pig. We pigs are brain workers. The whole management and organization of this farm depend on us. Day and night, we are watching over your welfare. It is for your sake that we drink the milk and eat those apples. Do you know what would happen if we pigs failed in our duty? Jones would come back. Yes, Jones would come back. Surely, comrades," cried Squealer almost pleadingly, skipping from side to side and whisking his tail. "Surely there is no one among you who wants to see Jones come back." This quote illustrates a straw man fallacy by implying that the animal's objections to the pig's actions are equivalent to wanting the oppressive farmer Mr. Jones to return. It distorts and oversimplifies the animal's concerns, making it easier for Squealer to refute them. So, using this fallacy can really mess up a good debate. It takes us away from the real points and makes it hard to understand each other. So, how can you spot this trick? Listen for when someone oversimplifies or changes your argument. To counter it, calmly restate your original point. Say something like, "Actually, what I said was," and this brings the conversation back to the real issue. And there you have it, the straw man fallacy. Knowing about it helps us have better, clearer conversations. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our other videos on logical fallacies.